Alright, so we are in. And it does look like that that second POC is under attack. That first point of contention that you see down there that's green, that is an instant point of contention. As soon as you grab it, as soon as you step on it, you grab it. But the second one is where we usually see a lot of the action happen. And we usually see these games get down to the last couple of minutes in, the last couple of minutes on this POC, so... It does look like Kine here, on the attack, or on the defense, doing a pretty good job of keeping Next stuck. They do have several Next players there on the point of contention, including Come On, Solist, Go289. But they are managing to hold it down, at least for the time being. So Kine is going to be the team there. They're the No Mercy players. They're going to be in defense. And Next is the attackers. Their team Next. Yeah. Kind of crazy, huh? Their clan's Next. Their team Next. Yeah. But anyways, they are the attackers. They do have a quarter of that point of contention lit up. So... Kine working all they can, doing all they can to hold it down. But right now, I mean, Next with several players, Strit, Solist, Flower, tons of players there up on that POC. So it's over halfway, 2/3. Over 3/4 now, and 1 tick left. Can they finish it off? We will see. No Mercy doing all they can to stop them. No, they do manage to take it, so we will move on up the hill here. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I was right. Next is attacking, and you can see Sapog using that crank right there to lower down the wall, the door, as the No Mercy players coming in to defend. Peon over there rolling that door right back up. As you can see, he does get knocked down by Hustle. But Kahek getting in there, Kahek, however you say his name, getting in there, rolling it back up. So they do have 14 minutes here to defend. If they can manage to do that, they are on a roll right now against favored teams. So if they can manage to take this game, it's going to be awesome. We do see very few Next players in that battle right now. We do see a respawn for the Next players picking up items. They have a bridge. One more stack of wood will make this bridge go down. Here it comes, Kahuno. About to drop it. And boom, there is the bridge. So that'll allow them to get up here to this upper level. If they have a sapper, they can build a teleporter. But that, No Mercy. Team Kine needs to get in there and take that bridge out as soon as possible. So we do see them coming over here, bringing some TNT in. But dropping it in the wrong place. Basically, you can make that TNT roll down this bridge here to the bottom, and it actually does damage to the bridge. The bridge can be destroyed. Now, I'm going to come over here to the actual POC. All No Mercy players, so we do have Hustle there, and Sapog coming in now, finally. But, yeah, I mean, right now, that whole battle up at that bridge, Next does not want to lose this bridge. They can build a catapult. They do have their other bridge up as well. So they've spent a little bit of time here actually setting up their assault. But right now, only 3 players from Next, 4 or 5 actually, in there fighting over this POC right now. They're almost at a quarter of the way through. So, I mean, we will see how Kine can do this if they can hold them off. have a little bit of Skyfire there doing a little bit of damage. It is gone now. Relax, laying there dead by those barricades. But next, still, they're at 3/4 right now. No, but Kine neutralizes it back to red. Amazing job right there by that No Mercy team of Kine. KG. So next, standing on it now, about 3/4 of the way through. It is come on and go 289. But we do have No Mercy players popping back down on that puck. Can they hold it? They have 11.5 minutes to do so. Soulist on there. Come on there. A tick and a half, 1 tick. They do have it. And that will lead us to this last point of contention up here. And my God, this is a quick game. We do see Kahuno running up there as quickly as possible. As well as that's the Inquisitor, Hustle, and Flower. They're already 1/4 of the way through. 1/3, 1/2. This game could be over right here, ladies and gentlemen. 2/3. Three-quarters, and gaining 2 ticks, 1 tick, and that is game. Game 1 of this match has been completed. Next, just pushing through on the attack and taking it. So here are your MVPs of the game. It looks like we're going to have a Soulist here from Next. One of their Paladins, their other Paladin straight coming in. Number 2, Peon from Team Kine from No Mercy, 9 and 5. So, yeah, that's game 1. We're going to have that 5-minute intermission. And, yeah, I mean, you know, 5 minutes to go till we see game 2. This time, Kine going to be attacking on the attack. Next, going to be defending. So, we do have 5 minutes till that game starts. Yeah, and game 1 quickly downed by Next. It's just amazing how quickly they got through that. Basically, no trouble at all on that attack, but we will see if Kine can, you know, do that attack as well. Get to the end of that game, and, yeah, I mean, if they can manage to take this next game, they're going to go to a game 3. And I think the majority of their games have gone to a game 3. I mean, we can go ahead and check on that. I mean, here we go, tournaments. Let's go to that grid for this tournament. So, Kine, in that first one versus Sisu, they did take that one into on Sandstorm Tipple. Coming into this this quarterfinal round, it took them 3 games to beat War Inc. Going into the semifinals, it took them 3 games to take out All-Stars. So, coming into this finals, can they pick up a game here on Next and take it to 3 games and maybe win as well? It's kind of been their MO for this this week so far. So, we will see how that goes for them. But, yeah, I mean, definitely, you know, these tournaments every week have not been a disappointment. I mean, we saw SDP go 3 weeks in a row. They came in last week, lost to Next in 2 games when they hadn't lost a single game at all. They have disbanded now from what I have heard. So that top team is out. And we have all these other teams fighting over it. Next, yes, Next is very strong. We will see how this game 2 turns out. But Healy thinks Next is too good. We will see. This is only their 2nd tournament in. I'd like to see Kine take it to a game 3. We have 2.5 minutes left. But yeah, I mean, heck. Oh look, there's a nice little, yeah, I can build that hammer if I wanted it, but I already have it. Meh. So yeah, this has a lot of MMORPG aspects to it. You can build your armor if you want. I still need 3 more wood and 11 copper bars. You don't get those at low level, so yeah. I could build the novice cornet for my character. But yeah, we are a minute and 45 seconds out. I'm going to go ahead and hit that ready up button. But yeah. Yes, real men do play paladins. I would have to agree. True story, bro. True story. So yeah, we're about a minute out from this game too. And yeah, I mean, let's find a good song to go with. "44 seconds out." Oh, it's my jams. It's my jams. It's my jams. Batman dancing. Batman dancing. Cripple machine. Alright, 15 seconds. Let's get into this. I got my jams. I got my jams. We're good. 3, 2, 1, and there's that negative 2 or 3 seconds we have to go through. There it is! Alright, game 2. Let's see how it goes. Hey, 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 hey. Alright, so I didn't get to do my flyby last round, but this is Orc Bergwool. Here is your number 4 puck. This is the last and final point of contention. You do have that that number 3 right here. You know, behind this gate, there's siege weapons you can build. You know, you can crank down the gate. Here's number 2. This is where we see most of that battling happen. And then there's number 1, that instant point of contention right there. For those of you who don't know, these items here, like the wood, and you'll see boxes as well, can be put up here and used to build actual siege weapons. You know, bridges, catapults, things of the like. So we're about 5 seconds out. We're going to see this, see if Kine can actually get in and finish off, or actually get in and take a game here from Next. I mean, Next coming out, they're seeing where everybody's coming from. It looks like Kine going with that left side here. And the battle's going to be right here for now. You can see Next pushing out on No Mercy, trying to keep the battle away from that point of contention at this point. And always a great idea. I mean, we saw SDP win their first 3 weeks with that tactic. I mean, no other team in those tournaments I saw were doing that. But it does seem that a lot of teams now have picked up on that. I mean, it's great because if you keep them out here away from the point of contention, yeah, if somebody runs around, they have to run way the heck around in order to get to it. And as soon as they do, you can just send a couple of people back to attack them. Keeping the battle out here ahead of this point of contention means that if you happen to get, say, power attacked by a berserker, something like that, that knocks all of your teammates away, you're not losing any of the ticks on the puck. It doesn't happen. So great thing here to push out away from that point of contention and actually, you know, make the battle somewhere else. And it looks like they're pushing down the hill here. Go 289, maybe overextending a little bit. But Beatheart now getting chained in by Come On, taking a little bit of damage there. My question is, can that chain be stopped by a magic shield? I would think it would, but I don't know personally. So if anybody there watching right now can answer for me, does the chain get stopped by the magic shield is the question that I have. Battle still going on. And look at this. We do have Firestorm up here fighting with Hustle. And look at that. Come On comes back. One of the tanks. We do have Relax doing what Relax can. But we do have a couple of players here on the puck. And yeah, I mean, Glacial, it's an amazing game. As you can see, it's all live action. Basically, the way this map works is it's one of the attack defend maps in the game. So there are multiple points of contention. You see that first one down there. Then you see this one here. There's another one behind that gate and another one past that. So if you see the hidden Mickey up at the top there, as I like to call it, those are all the different points. We're on point 2 right now, and the blue team, who is the attacking team, has to take over that point. They have to stand in that little circle there. But yeah, I mean, there are maps that are just domination where if you're standing on the point of contention, as I call it, the puck, you actually pick up points. There's also, what we call the meteor games, where it's basically like a game of one bomb, where there's a bomb, you have to take it to the enemy's base, get a point. There's also King of the Hill, where you capture the hill, and it just gains points for you. Oh, Paps says yes, you can block it apparently with the magic shield. So definitely tanks out there. Make sure that you're working against other tanks by, if you can block it, the chain with it. So yeah, since Paps, you don't know what's going on, or sorry, not Paps, Glacial. Yeah. There are 8 different classes with 4 different races. So we have humans that have the Inquisitors, which are kind of like the Rogue or the Spy. We have the, they also have the Paladin, who is the healer there. You can see Strit right there laying on the ground is one of those Paladins. You do a lot of the healing, a lot of the mana regeneration for your team. You have the Orcs, who have tanks and Berserkers, basically, your heavy classes. There's Come On with that chain on Firestorm, but yeah, the Berserkers, the main melee DPS classes, up in your face DPS, and you also have Dwarves, which have Sappers and Gunners. We have no Gunners, I believe, in this match. No, Sappers actually build things like, you can see those totems there. Those totems increase your energy regeneration rate. The Sappers can also build teleporters. They can build a little car that they hold around their waist called a mortar. There's a lot of things they can build to help out their team. They're kind of that support class. The Gunner is basically the DPS ranged class, the physical DPS ranged class. As far as the Elves go, they're the only female class. You have your Crowd Control, which is the Frost Witch. You'll see those freezes coming out there from like Kahuno. And then you have the Sister of Fire like Flower here, which is the DPS magic class. So shoot those skulls up in the air, they're going to come down, explode, do lots of damage to anybody in the range of those. So, yeah, that's a little explanation on all of the different classes. And they all have multiple different abilities they can use. Skyfire for the Sister of Fire, definitely detrimental. It's an AoE, attack that just kind of sits there. Tanks have that chain where they can pull people around. Berserkers can jump, things like that. But it does look like Next has pushed the No Mercy team out again, though they are retreating back, it seems. Oh, because there is a battle going up here with a Frost Witch. That is the Frost, you see. They can also, throw ice on the ground so you cannot sprint around. So So yeah, it does look like No Mercy now moving up on this puck. We're at the 5-minute mark. This is usually when we see that puck, that point of contention, get taken over. So we'll see if Kine can do it. Last week when it was so hot, I went through 2.5 of these, as well as several cans of soda. That's how hot it was. I was sweating balls. Sweating bulls. But yeah, I mean, there is a bridge being built by Lyron from No Mercy right now. There it is. It's up in the air and being dropped down. There it is. So now they have that extra path to head on up to that point of contention. And yes, you can go ahead and play this game for free at Panzar.com. Yeah, it does look like the battle down here at this right ramp. Kahuno doing a freeze here on Kahek and the Frost Witch for the No Mercy team. We do have Peon there getting knocked back. He is the one of the Berserkers there for that Kind team. Solus there healing up his teammates there on Next. And one of the things you see Next do is they bring 2 healers in pretty much every battle. And that might be something that you start seeing a lot of these teams, you know, mimic. I mean, I know we did see Kine on their defensive game on this map. Actually, last time, no, we saw somebody on this map last time just go with all witches. And they maxed out their witches of 2 of each and did a lot of damage there moving on. I believe that was in the Pubmaster games. And definitely it did work out for them. Yeah, and they're pretty much healers. If you're in there, if you're in the battle, healing people that are making kills, then you are going to be at the top of your team pretty much every game. And it's one of those things that, you know, you heal them. You get support points anytime they make a kill. So, definitely one of those things that can get you at the top of the leaderboard. But yeah, it does look like we have 2.5 minutes left. And No Mercy finally on that puck again. But they cannot clear out the players from Next. I don't know that they're going to get past this first, you know, real point of contention on this map. Next might have it locked down enough. And you see Strit there with his heals, healing up his teammates. We do have 1 tick of that down, but now it is back fully red again. So, yeah, I mean, oh, I wanted to see Kine take this to 3 games, but they did a great job here of getting to the finals, especially over 2 of the top teams in the Summer League so far. It looks like that battle has moved to this ramp as well. With 1:45 seconds left, I don't know if Team Kine can actually get there and make any difference in any dent in this. So we do have Beatheart up there against 4 Next players. He is just getting pelted right now, running back down his ramp. Firestorm, Sundowner, and Check, Kahek all coming up that ramp to help him out. But yeah, there it is. There's a Skyfire doing a lot of damage. And we're about at that 1 minute mark. They have 1 minute left to do this. I don't think they can. As they're, you know, going back down the ramp Next, working so well together. But look at this, No Mercy with all those Next players on the ramp running in. Can they get to the puck? I don't know, but they try to make one last push for it, and I don't think it's going to happen. Next is going to take their 2nd tournament in a row. Yeah, if they could actually, I mean, right here, it's about 10 seconds to fully take that point. So right now the game is over. It's over at this point. So that is game 2. Give it to Next. They have won 2 in a row. Give it to No Mercy, to Team Kind from No Mercy. They managed to, they managed to get to the finals here. But yeah, that's game 2 of the finals. Ladies and gentlemen, here are your MVPs of game 2. Firestorm from Team Kind, 4-17, the Sister Fire. And then we have Solus and Strit, both up at the top again. Strit with 1-0. Both are Paladins. So that is week 5, ladies and gentlemen. It's really heating up. I mean, especially with Kind coming in, you know, knocking off some of the top-ranked teams this week, as well as Next coming in last week and winning 2 straight. So, yeah, definitely tune in next week. Hopefully, we'll have Saucex back for you, and we'll do a little bit of co-hosting, so it's not just my voice this whole time. I will be on my Compton EMT channel. He will be on the Panzar EN channel, and we will get this thing going. So, yeah, guys, thanks for showing up, watching week 5 of the Panzar Summer League PSL. I'm Compton EMT, bidding you a farewell. I'm going to leave it up for you guys to listen to a little bit of that music here at the end. Thanks again. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.